The first step to effective language learning is setting clear goals. Ask yourself, why do you want to learn this language? Is it to converse with locals during your travels? Or perhaps to boost your career prospects in an increasingly globalized world? Maybe you're simply fascinated by the culture and want to experience it more authentically. Whatever the reason, it's essential to have a clear purpose. This purpose will serve as your guiding light, your motivation that pushes you to persist even when the going gets tough. Now, it's time to get specific. Don't just say, I want to learn Spanish. Instead, try, I want to become fluent enough to enjoy a Spanish novel without a translator. Or, I want to hold a 15-minute conversation with a native speaker without feeling lost. Set these clear, achievable goals and then write them down. Keep them somewhere you can see them every day. This constant reminder of your why will keep your language learning journey on track. And remember, this will be your roadmap to success. Now, let's talk about resources. With the abundance of language learning apps, books, and online courses, it's crucial to find what works best for you. The world of language learning is vast and diverse, and each resource offers a unique approach. From traditional textbooks to interactive apps, there's something for everyone. You might prefer the structured approach of a language course, or you might find that a more interactive, game-like app holds your attention better. There are also resources like language exchange websites, where you can practice speaking with native speakers. And let's not forget about books. There are countless language learning books out there, from grammar guides to bilingual storybooks. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to language learning. It's all about trial and error. Experiment with different resources until you discover the ones that align with your learning style. The key is to find what resonates with you. Consistency is key in language learning. Set aside dedicated time each day to practice. This might seem like a small step, but it's an essential cornerstone in your language learning journey. Consistency helps your brain to form new connections and strengthens your memory, making it easier for you to recall what you've learned. Think of learning a language like building a wall, brick by brick. Each brick represents a new word or phrase, and each day you add another brick to your wall. If you stop adding bricks even for a day, the wall starts to crumble, so it's important to keep adding bricks every day. It doesn't matter if you can only dedicate 20 minutes a day or even less, as long as you do it consistently. You'll be surprised at how much progress you can make by studying a little bit every day, rather than cramming for hours once a week. Remember, it's better to study a little bit every day than to cram for hours sporadically. To truly master a language, immerse yourself in it as much as possible. Imagine you're a sponge, ready to soak up every word, phrase, and nuance of the language you're learning. But how do you do this, especially when you're not in a country where the language is spoken? Start by changing the language settings on your devices. This simple hack forces you to interact with the language daily. Next, follow native speakers on social media. This not only exposes you to authentic language use, but also gives you insights into the culture and lifestyle of the people who speak the language. Another excellent strategy is to listen to music or podcasts in the target language. It's a fun and enjoyable way to learn, and it can be done while commuting, exercising, or even cooking. This helps you get used to the rhythm and flow of the language, making it feel more familiar and less foreign over time. Don't be afraid to speak. Practice with native speakers, language exchange partners, or even in front of a mirror. Speaking is a pivotal part of mastering a language. It's the bridge that connects your learning to real-world application. It may feel daunting at first, but remember, every language learner starts somewhere. Start small, perhaps by introducing yourself or ordering a coffee in your target language. You might be wondering, where can I find opportunities to practice? Well, there are numerous online language exchange platforms where you can connect with native speakers. You could join a language learning group in your local community, or even hire a language tutor. And don't forget, practicing alone is also beneficial. Talk to yourself in your target language, narrate your daily activities, or repeat phrases you hear on a language learning app. Remember, the goal is to communicate, not perfection. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Tracking your progress is essential for staying motivated. Just like a ship's captain charts the course, you should map out your language learning journey. So how do you do that? A language learning journal can be your best ally. It's a dedicated space where you can jot down new words, phrases, and rules you've learned. You can also record your thoughts, struggles, and triumphs. This way, you're not only learning a language, but also reflecting on your learning process. Another great tip is to celebrate your milestones, no matter how small they may seem. Did you learn 10 new words today? Pat yourself on the back. Did you have a 5-minute conversation in your target language? That's amazing! Remember, it's not about speed, but steady progress. Celebrating these small victories keeps the momentum going and boosts your motivation. And when you look back, you'll realize just how far you've come. It's a great way to see how far you've come. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide on how to learn a new language effectively. We've traversed the journey from setting clear goals, choosing the right resources, establishing a consistent routine, immersing ourselves in the language, practicing speaking, and tracking our progress. It's a journey filled with discovery, discipline, and above all, a love for new languages. Remember, language learning is not a sprint but a marathon, and every step you take, every new word you learn, brings you closer to the finish line. But it's not just about reaching the end. It's about enjoying the process, the ups and downs, the triumphs and challenges. If these tips resonate with you, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more language learning content. And if you have your own language learning hacks or experiences, we'd love to hear them in the comments below. Happy learning! And I'll catch you in the next video.